To help us better understand how placement impacts a child's connections, let's look at 8-year-old Will and draw his eco-map. Will is an 8-year-old boy who is being placed in foster care in a suburb 12 miles from the inner-city neighborhood where he grew up. Will's mother is an alcoholic. She works as a waitress, and the family receives food stamps. Her current boyfriend sexually abused Will. Will has never lived with or met his biological father. For the first 5 years of his life, Will's mother had a live-in boyfriend who was close to Will. Occasionally, this man stops by Will's Little League games to watch him play. Will's grandmother and uncle live in his neighborhood. His grandmother's health is poor. Will's uncle is a former drug addict who has contracted AIDS and is very ill. Before his illness, the uncle played with Will and helped him with his homework. The uncle has distanced himself from Will because he doesn't want Will to know he is sick. Will sees his grandmother every couple of weeks. She always tells him his uncle would like to see him, but is too busy. Will and his mother live in a 3-family house. Will has been befriended by the elderly couple upstairs. Will's mother depends on him to help with the household. He walks every few days to the local convenience store to buy bread or soda. The convenience store owner has taken a liking to him. He always has a joke or kind word for Will and gives him bubble gum. Will has several friends in the neighborhood who are his own age. An older boy, Jim, has taken Will under his wing and offers him protection from the neighborhood bullies. Will has athletic talent, and his school gym teacher arranged for him to be on the Little League team. Will had a difficult school year due to oppositional behavior. His teacher was frustrated with him and couldn't handle his behaviors. Will saw the adjustment counselor weekly. Will has been going to the same neighborhood health clinic for the last few years due to frequent ear infections. He knows the receptionist and the nurse practitioner there. Last Christmas, they sent Will home with a gift certificate for groceries and a toy doctor's bag. If Will were placed within the same community, with an awareness of these connections and their importance to Will, the team would be able to ensure that most of the connections were maintained. Since Will is placed out of his community, it may take significant work on the part of the team just to implement regular visits. With all team members working together, perhaps a plan can be implemented to allow Will to maintain at least some of his most important connections. In all situations, Will could be encouraged to talk about his connections and to maintain contact through the mail or perhaps telephone. In addition, modeling a respect for the child's connections is a demonstration of respect for the child. We can see from the eco-map and our discussions that placement in family foster care is going to have a tremendous impact on Will. Placement in family foster care not only means that the child is separated from his family, but it also interferes with the continuity of connections that may have offered the child a measure of protection and security. These connections may have been important to the child's identity and self-esteem.